Friday. Welcome to another episode of Shiz and Giggles, our weekly wind down podcast where we talk about anything and everything. My name is Izzy, but I am never alone. Joining me today, my first co-host, loves to cook, hang out with her dog, travel, and enjoy a nice glass of wine. She has a passion for painting, sculpture, and all things plants. A crafter and tinker by nature, she loves to learn and has been in the world of events for 8 years. An avid indoor gardener and owner of 100+ plants, it's Heather.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Heather. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. It's Friday. Excited about that.
Me too. I'm so glad to have you here with me. All right, my second co-host is an artist, dog parent, show singer, and all-around food enthusiast. She loves everything outdoors, and she's passionate about equity in the world and thinks that empathy and education is a foundation step to fixing it. A paint teacher on the weekend, just trying to live life generously and with lots of laughter. It's Emily. Hello. All right.
Hello, good morning.
How are you today?
Just fine. It's been a long Friday, but it's been good.
It's been a long week. All right, I'm so happy to have you both here. To kick things off this week, we're going to talk about our trending topic, and this week it's the music scene. So everyone knows over the past year, a lot of concerts were postponed or canceled. Artists like Guns N' Roses, Boyz II Men were rescheduled, and there was a lot of disappointment across the country, across the world. However, in many states, at least in the U.S., there has been a change in restrictions, and that means concerts are coming back. And artists are touring again. A lot of previously canceled events have been rescheduled, and there's a lot of new tours and festivals coming up. So I would like to ask my co-hosts and everyone watching, were there any concerts you planned on going to last year that were canceled?
Not particularly. There was a show I was going to go to, but it wasn't a concert. It was, how do you describe it? It was Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
the best way to describe it. Yeah, so it wasn't quite a musical act, but yeah, it's been postponed, and it still hasn't had a new date yet. So hopefully soon.
How about you, Emily?
I did, actually. I was supposed to go see a band I really like called Tedeschi Trucks last year. And I also had plans to go with my dad to go see some oldies, I think we were going to see Steely Dan and Jackson Brown. I was very disappointed about all three of those.
Yeah.
And none of them have rescheduled. And Tarika, I'm with you. I'm not ready unless it's outside. I'm ready for some lawn seat concerts. Like, very ready for that. Indoor, no, I don't know.
Yeah, and you didn't go to what was it called? Friday Cheers?
I did. Although I cannot say that I would really call that my experience of it a music venue. There was a band on a stage so far away from me that I couldn't see them. And it had fun sitting out on a grassy lawn, and I definitely felt pretty safe. Like, the COVID safety protocols were pretty great there as far as like everything is markered and distanced and stuff like that. But unless you bought tickets like several months ago, the only tickets that were available, which I think they're all sold out now, are like way in the back.
Yeah, there was two music festivals that I bought tickets to for 2020, and they both got canceled. One of them was Something in the Water in Virginia Beach. It was supposed to be the second ever festival, and I was so excited because I went to the first one, and it was really amazing. And that one got canceled, and they still haven't rescheduled it. However, the other one, Firefly, actually did get rescheduled, and I am actually going to it in the end of September, the last weekend in September, and I'm super excited. It will be interesting, though, because it's a camping music festival, and you kind of camp all on top of each other, so we'll see how that goes. But I feel like since it's outdoors, I'm not as nervous, but I definitely don't know how ready I am to go back to venues like the National, where everyone's just jam-packed inside.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, I guess we covered all of my questions. Well, actually, Emily and Heather, are there any concerts that you're looking forward to going to this year? Outdoor, indoor?
I have one in September that's outdoors, Glass Animals at the.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
That's exciting.
So
Good
my
for
friends
you.
got me tickets for my birthday, so I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. How about you, Emily?
I had been really hoping that the J. Cole concert was going to get rescheduled, and I missed it. It's fine.
Darn.
I know. I'm really upset about that, but if anything about it pops up, that will be what I'm excited about. I did hear just this week though that the big genre switch from J. Cole to Chris Stapleton is actually coming to the Raceway somewhere in Richmond, outdoors.
There's a lot of people
hoping I can get some tickets. That would be a very fun.
Yeah. And I know we've already had some comments and we've talked about how we feel about concerts coming back. Definitely, I think it's pretty up in the air for a lot of people, I feel like.
We will see.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are just waiting to see what these upcoming concerts are like and how people interact and the safety of it. And then I feel like people will have more concrete answers of whether they want to go or not.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, it is time for segments. So we are going to start with Heather and You Grow Girl.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to do my best to share my screen. Control. We're learning. Hey, did I do it right? No. Window. Boop. There we go. Coming at ya. Boom, baby. So we're going to play a little game, a little plant-related game, all right? So I hope you know the concept. 2 truths and a lie. Okay, so there's 3 statements. 2 of them are real. 1 of them is a lie. Izzy will go first, then Emily, then we'll share our results.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, trying to move forward.
Oh no.
Are you on the Canva presentation?
I am in. Let's see. Sorry,
because
y'all.
you can only move if you're on the actual Canva screen, unfortunately.
Okay.
Well, there we go, though.
Oh,
look at Izzy. Little IT. Okay.
I know. Helping your presenter out. All right. So question
Trying
number 1.
my best.
Question number 1. Can you all still see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's not the actual question, but so here are your 3 segments or 3 options. So 1, I have over 700 plants in my home. Okay. 2, I have personally killed hundreds of plants in my lifetime. Or 3, the most expensive plant in the world is the Rothschild orchid, priced at $5,000 per flower. So Izzy, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with number 1.
So you think number 1's the lie?
Yes.
Okay. Emily?
I am fascinated to know more about 3, but I would believe that that's true. So 2.
So you think 2 is the lie? And I tricked you both.
Ah.
Okay.
3 is the lie. All right. This is the most expensive flower, most expensive plant in the world. The Kaldupul flower. It only blooms once a year and it blooms at night. I don't know if anybody has seen Crazy Rich Asians. That's one of the flowers. That was the flower that was in that beautiful garden house. It's so expensive it doesn't have a price. The orchid.
Wow.
The orchid that was listed here, that was like the 4th most expensive. Some of the other plants were in the millions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Presently, I do have over 700 plants in my home. That is not a lie. And I definitely have killed many a hundred in my lifetime. It happens.
Where do you put all of those plants?
I have a plant room.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay.
I have a plant room. Question 2. Garden gnomes originated in Holland in the 1700s. Number 2, pitcher plants can eat small mice. Or 3, you can eat raw cacti. Oops, that's supposed to say you can eat.
I was wondering what cacti a raw cacti was. I was like, that sounds...
It's artisanal, you know.
Okay.
So what do you think
I
is
don't
the
know.
lie?
Oh, wait, my turn.
I think I'm gonna go with number 1 because I feel like garden gnomes were probably around before the 1700s.
Okay. Emily?
Oh my gosh, this is way harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm fairly certain pitcher plants can eat small mice, depending on how big the pitcher plant is, depending how small the mouse is. I know that they can eat any size bug.
Okay.
That'd be a real small mouse, though. Like really small. And I'm pretty sure you can eat cactus because...
You can
I think
cacti,
you
raw
can.
cacti.
You can cacti. Yeah. You can do that cacti to cacti.
So you going with 1?
I don't like agreeing with Izzy. I'm too competitive. I need it to be there to be a stake, you know? But yeah, I have to go with 1.
Do you think 1 is true?
No, I think you're right. I think garden gnomes existed before that.
Yeah. Watch us both be wrong.
Oh no, it's me. Oh my god.
You are both right. Garden gnomes originally originated in the United Kingdom.
Was it in the 1700s though? Were we right for the wrong reason?
No, like 1400s, like
okay.
Way.
I did think that it was likely they would originate in like I don't know, Scotland or something like that. That
that's
seems
what
accurate.
I thought too.
And then with
I don't know why I thought the Netherlands.
Pitcher plants can eat anything that can fit in the mouth of the plant. So that's what's in the picture here. If you're wondering, that's a pitcher plant.
Very big pitcher plant.
Yeah, it's a huge pitcher plant. And then yes, you can eat certain raw cacti and you can cook certain cacti.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't agave made from cacti?
I'm sorry?
Agave?
That's like a cousin.
Oh, okay.
An actual cactus. So, question 3: jade plants are toxic to cats and dogs. The oldest bonsai tree is the ficus bonsai tree, which is 1,000 years old.
1,000?
Or the tallest plant in the world is the sequoia, and they are 200 feet tall. Which one is the lie?
How similar are jade plants to succulents?
They are succulents.
Okay, I'm gonna go with number 1 because I know succulents are poisonous to cats.
Okay, so you think that's the lie?
Oh wait, never mind. That's a truth. I know that's a truth.
Okay.
I feel like there's definitely a plant that's possibly taller than 200 feet. So I'm gonna go with 3.
Okay. Emily?
Is this bonsai tree specifically the oldest bonsai tree? It's not saying it's the oldest tree.
It's the oldest bonsai tree in the world.
I have to agree with Izzy. I feel like there are redwoods that are taller than 200 feet.
Can't fool you two.
Woo.
So the tallest ever recorded redwoods in California is 379.7 feet tall.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
The more you know about plants.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that game.
I'm glad. I thought it was fun. Thanks for playing.
Made me feel a little bit smarter on this Friday afternoon. All right. Well, thank you, Heather. And we're going to move on to our next segment. Let's go to Emily for Wanna Draw About It.
Welcome, team. Per usual, this segment is about finding fun, insightful, and often relaxing drawing exercises that you can do with all material you have around your house. This one does require people to do it with you. So, Heather, Izzy, do you have your accoutrement?
I do. Just hoping it doesn't blow away.
For those that don't know, that means your stuff in French. All right, so here's how this game is going to be played. I have a list of instructions, and I will read each step, stage by stage, like step by step. I will read it to us, and we will all draw what is being said in this step. And then at the end, we'll see how close everybody is to each other. All right, so for this exercise, we are drawing a bug. So for your bug, first description of this bug. He is round, or they are round. She is round. She's round. Right. Hold on.
What else is she?
Step 2. She has 8 legs, grouped in pairs, with 4 legs on the right and 4 legs on the left. In the pairs, one leg is longer than the other.
You're making me do math.
I can repeat that one if need be.
I think I got it.
There are 8 legs grouped in pairs.
Okay.
One leg is longer than the other. I already messed up.
All about it.
Hold on. I'm the one holding us up, I know. All right, step 3. The bug has 2 eyes on top of the body.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Add your eyes.
I think my bug looks more like a crab.
I was gonna say, my bug looks like it's had a rough night.
All right. 4. The bug has 2 squiggly antennas.
Has what?
Squiggly antennas.
Squiggly?
Squiggly.
All right. Oh.
My marker's dying. Hold on.
I don't know what this is, but I don't think it's a bug.
Hey, we accept all types here. Hold on, I'm adding some detail flair. Okay. So 5. The bug has 2 pea-pod-shaped wings.
Pea-pod.
Pea-pod? Well, that's awkward. All right.
That's very specific.
Oh, this looks terrible.
I love it when we
think
barely
small
begun.
children should be watching this.
Oh, I'm curious. Okay. All right, 6. The bug has a spot next to each wing.
A spot? Next to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The bug has a triangular stinger on the bottom of the body.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mine got really aggressive really quickly. Okay. The bug has 2 feelers on each foot, one longer than the other, both coming from the same side of the leg. And if you need those instructions again, let me know.
Okay.
A feeler.
On each foot?
On each foot, no longer than the other, both coming from the same side of the leg. One longer than the other, excuse me.
I'm not quite sure what that means. So I don't, yeah.
My bug looks like it's throwing up peace signs.
Okay.
Hold on. They're all like rushing me here. Okay. Next, the bug has a round mouth placed between the eyes. Oh, I didn't account for this. Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear.
What was the
The bug has a round mouth placed between two eyes.
I think I drew better pictures than this in kindergarten. Ooh. My bug keeps trying to fly away.
Okay. This got weird. All right, last but not least, the bug has laid 5 round eggs to the left of the stinger. Oh, I don't know my left and rights. Hold on. Okay. I really hope some people are following it along at home here. All right. Let's see how we make this.
I'm so excited to see these.
I said 5 round eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I'm excited to see what Emily, the artist's bug, is
Don't be excited. This looks very strange. This looks very strange.
Can we name our bugs?
Mine's name is Herman, so yes. All right.
Was that the last one?
That is the last one. I don't know. I dropped my pen, and so I'm just kind of going with it. Hold on. Making it make sense. Hold on. Okay. All right. Ready to share your little buggies?
Yes. Oh, what?
That's cute.
This is.
Those are some wild legs. He really is like, hey, yo, what up?
Penelope.
Penelope and Herman, they could be friends.
Yeah. All right, let's.
Come on, Heather, a little higher. We love it. You were right. Technically speaking, that is what a pea pod looks like.
You said pea pod, man. I drew pea pods.
I kind of want to look up a picture of the pea
One more
pod.
time. little slower. All
right, we do need to. Oh my God, he looks like he has a mustache. What for the eyelashes? I love it. And yes, kind of mustache-ish. And then we also need to share Demi's little bug. He looks like nothing. He has been surprised his whole life.
Wow.
I love this, you guys. So this is just a little exercise of a communication exercise to show you. Sometimes we all hear the same thing and we interpret it. Pea pods definitely differently. So clarity and communication is key.
I was like, that's not right.
Everybody's gonna output something slightly differently, a little bit more unique, a little bit just them, you know?
All right. Well, thank you, Emily. That was a lot of fun and very interesting. So last but not least, we'll be wrapping up today's episode with my segment. And this is actually the first time I've ever done my segment. So without further ado, here's Let's Take a Trip. All right, let me get this pulled up here. All right, so in my segment, I will be discussing different places to travel to now that travel is getting a little bit more common and we have a few more places to go besides our front yards. So my first destination is Washington, D.C., which I will actually be going here next week on Wednesday and Thursday. And I actually went last year around this time as well and had a blast. Wasn't too much to do because a lot of stuff was closed, but I just liked walking around, eating some good food. All right, and I have a out of this world fact about Washington, D.C. I'm sure some people know this, but D.C. citizens love their wine. In fact, these folks drink more wine per capita than any other U.S. state. Think about how small Washington, D.C. is. That's a lot. So let's get in with some sights to see in Washington, D.C. First up, we have Arctic House, which is open until September 6th. And their exhibit this year is called Renewal 2121. And it is $24 per ticket for regular admission. They do offer military, student, and EMS discounts. But their exhibits in DC are usually centered around the DC Cherry Blossom Festival. So they always incorporate cherry blossoms somehow. But with Renewal 2121, they are taking us 100 years into the future to show a DC city where nature and the humankind are fighting against each other to see who can survive. And it's basically nature trying to preserve itself in an overpopulated world. And I think that's really interesting, especially with all the talk about climate change and what we can do to help. And the coolest thing about Arctic House is that they incorporate a lot of virtual aspects into their art exhibits. So it's very neon lights, really cool place to take photos.
And Izzy,
yes.
Next time, invite me.
I will.
This place looks so cool. I'm so sorry, you guys. I've had an awesome time with you both this evening, but I'm going to have to say goodbye and see you next time. Thank you so much for having me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your segment.
You too. Bye.
Bye, Heather. We'll miss you.
We will miss you. And next time I will invite you.
Thanks.
And we can stay at my mom's house.
Yep. And the next one is obviously the Smithsonian National Zoo, which is free, the best price tag ever. And the panda just had a baby this year, so you guys can check out a little baby panda, which is very cute. And actually, the last time I went to the DC Zoo in 2005, there was a baby panda. So carrying on traditions. Have you ever been to the DC Zoo, Emily?
I grew up right outside of DC Zoo. I spent my entire childhood going to the DC Zoo at least once a year, if not twice a year. I adore this zoo. It is so much fun. And I actually, during COVID, they did have special restrictions because I was living in DC this time last year. And I did get to go as one of the only outings I took during, as soon as heavy quarantine ended. And it was so fun. Really disappointed that you couldn't do certain houses, none of the indoor stuff was open.
Yeah.
You could still go see the big cats. And a couple years ago, they opened their new elephant terroir. And it's so much fun.
That's awesome. They actually had to bring the elephants from the Norfolk Zoo to different zoos because their space was no longer big enough for federal regulations. So I haven't seen an elephant up close in a very long time, and I'm very eager to see one.
Well, it sounds like you're taking Heather, and we're staying at my place, so let's go.
Yep, let's go. And my third place is Union Market, which I actually visited for the first time last year. And unfortunately, most of it was closed. However, this time we're going, everything is pretty much open and they have some rooftop events. And if anyone watching is unfamiliar with Union Market, I'm sure Emily might know a little bit more than I do, but they have food and drinks and different little shops and everything. But their rooftop is really poppin'. They always have different events going on up there.
I've actually never had the opportunity to go. I've heard really fun things though.
Yeah. So. It's pretty cool. There was only a few shops open last year and the rooftop was only available to like chill by yourself. But I think they have like some sort of like bingo event or something going on next week. So I'm super excited for that.
That'll be some bingo.
Yeah. And then went too far. This food place right here, I actually found on a whim when we went to DC last year. We were just super hungry and we stopped at the first place possible. It goes by a couple of different names, but they're all owned by the same people and they're the same restaurant. But it is basically build your own Korean bowl. So they have different types of bases, meats and toppings and sauces, and it is phenomenal and very affordable as well. So awesome option, and they have several locations across Washington, D.C. And this next place is somewhere that I have not visited, but I am very excited to. It is Call Your Mother, which is a Jewish deli in D.C., and they have apparently the most amazing bagels ever. They've been on the top 50 bagel places in the U.S. several times, so I'm super excited for that. Super excited to try one of their sandwiches. And also, their buildings are super cute. So, yeah, that's all I have for my segments.
You're making me want to go home.
Come back to you guys. All right. So obviously Heather is no longer with us. Like on the stream, that sounded a little bit no longer on the stream.
A little dramatic.
Yeah. But Emily, if there's anything else you wanted to talk about or touch on some points before we end our show for today?
No, I've had such a lovely time though.
Me too. All right. Well, thank you so much to my wonderful co-hosts, Heather and Emily, and a special thanks to all of you for watching with us. And we hope to see you again. We stream every Friday at 4 p.m. And you can find us on the All About Presentation YouTube, Facebook page, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And if you can't make it, then no worries. We repost our episodes on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, so you can always go back and rewatch it. Happy Friday, everyone, and have a great weekend.
Bye, y'all.